Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Project Auto YouTube channel, and thanks so much for stopping by. And in today's video, we are going to take you on a walkthrough and a tour of this 2002 Chevrolet S10 pickup truck. We'll show you the outside, the inside, talk a little about the truck. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy the video, so let's get started. So as I said, this is a 2002 Chevrolet S10 pickup truck. It is two-wheel drive. It is extended cab. They no longer make these. The Chevrolet Colorado, is what replaced the S10. But this was Chevy's compact pickup truck back in the 90s and early 2000s. So let's start with the exterior. So this one is finished in a dark metallic blue. Now this pickup truck is a 2002, so it has seen its better days. It does have some imperfections, but nonetheless it is a dark blue color. Coming up here in the front, you do have the chrome bumper. Again, it's seen its better days, but that's okay. This truck was never babied. It was used as a pickup truck. You got the gold chrome strip there with the Chevrolet emblem. Standard halogen front headlights. Now you may recognize this front end from the Chevy Blazer. This front end was shared with the Chevrolet Blazer back in the day as well. So they had the same front end, just different back end beyond the firewall. Coming around the side here, got the Chevrolet S10 logo there. Alloy wheels. I believe these are 15-inch. Yep, 15-inch. So 205, 75, 15. So pretty small by today's standards. You know, with 20s and 22s and all that good stuff. And coming around to the back here, we have S10. So, fun fact, it is not 4x4, but it says it, so whatever. Chevrolet logo there. Go ahead and open up the tailgate. It just got through raining here, so she's a little wet. I was going to clean it up, but it was raining, so really no point. Got the fuel door here. Now it does have the snap-on bed liner rails already installed. This came from the factory, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you do have this here, and you also have your bed tie downs there as well. Actually, I believe those are for a optional cap, if you wanted to put a bed cap on here, because you do have tie downs in the corners, all four corners, so nice to know there. Okay, got your mirrors here on the side. So I think that's enough on the outside. Let's take you on the inside. All right, so coming to the inside, here is the key, if we can get it to focus. There it is. Just a standard Chevrolet key. There was no keyless entry system on this particular truck. Now that was an option, I believe. Some of these did have power windows and power locks. This one is manual everything except for the transmission. So with that being said, manual. You do stick the key in the slot here, twist it, and she opens up. And then on the inside, it is finished with a black cloth interior with some vinyl accents here. And then there's cloth on the door panel. You don't see that really anymore. Nice storage pockets down below. Like I said, manual, so you do have manual locks. Manual crank windows. I'm sure a lot of you haven't Seen those for a long time. Manual adjustable seat, manual lumbar adjustment. Pretty basic interior, but you know, that's what Chevrolet was known for. You know, basic, simple, and reliable. And this truck has been nothing but reliable. We'll talk a little bit about that here in just a moment. But let's go ahead and hop on inside. It is starting to rain again, unfortunately. It's supposed to have rain for like a week straight, so filming is going to be a little bit difficult, but we'll make it work. So we will come inside, shut the door, and let's go ahead and fire it up here. Now this ignition switch does need replaced, so sometimes you have to, there we go. Fires right up. In typical General Motors fashion, we do have a check engine light, but I am going to be doing some maintenance to this truck, so we'll have some videos coming up soon with that, so we'll dive into that and see if we can't figure that out. But this truck has 149,543 miles. Everything's original as far as I know. Original engine, original transmission. No major replacements or repairs. Standard 4-spoke Chevrolet steering wheel from the late 90s, early 2000s. Got the airbag. It's got the horn. So we'll just take you on a tour of the interior here. So over here on the left, you have your headlight controls, your interior dimmer switch, as well as the interior dome lights. Now, real quick, a fun fact for those of you that have the S10s or the Blazers from this era, you might have what's called a dome override switch here. So what this does is if it's pushed in, when you open the doors, the dome lights will not come on. If it's off like that, or I'm sorry, out, then the dome lights work. So I'll show you. So we'll open up the door. We have a dome light. And then now if we push this back in and we go to open the door, we have no dome lights. So pretty cool feature. Now I will tell you a also hidden feature with this button. General Motors has automatic daytime running lights, automatic headlights in general, but if you push this in 4 times pretty quickly, you get a chime. What that does is that turns off the automatic daytime running lights on the automatic headlights. So now you can manually turn your headlights on and off, and you don't have the daytime lights on during the day when you're driving. Now the thing with this is you have to do this every time you start the vehicle. So if we push it again, you get a chime. Now the daytime lights are re-enabled, and you'll have automatic headlights. So neat feature there. And then coming across, you have your 4-way switch here. This is a 4-speed automatic transmission with low gear selection. Like I said, it is 2-wheel drive, no 4-wheel drive option. Passenger airbag on and off option here. You take the key, stick it in, you can turn it on and off. So if you have a small child or something up front here that you don't want the airbag to go off for whatever reason, you can turn that off. You have a standard AM/FM stereo with CD player. A lot of these did come with cassette, sometimes both, but this one just has the CD player. Manual single zone climate control with heat and air conditioning. So you would turn that on, and you have heat and air conditioning. It needs a new blower motor, as you can hear. Down below, I would like to know, there's a cutout here. Something's missing, and I'd like to know what would have went there. Was it optional? More cup holders, storage? So if anybody out there knows, definitely comment below. Let me know. 2 12-volt power outlets down here at the bottom. 2 cup holders here, so pretty neat there. Glove compartment there in the center, a grab handle up here on the dash, and then you have visors, no mirror. You might have noticed the interior mirror is down here on the floor. That did fall off, so we'll need to put that back up. But in case you're wondering, no, that is not the only dome light in the back and the rear. You do have these ones in the front, reading lights, when this is up, hooked up and running. So you do have that, and then there's your passenger side. So let's go ahead and show you the back seat. So this does have an extended cab, third door. Unfortunately, General Motors S10s, stuff like that, were known for this problem, but these plastic door handles tend to break. And in this case, this one is. So this door is non-operable. Before we go back there, though, you do have rear vent windows here. Manual, of course. Go ahead and flip this forward. There's your back seat. Jack storage there for the factory jack that came with it. We don't have it, so we have a standard jack back there. Okay, now let's go over to the passenger side and finish the video up. Okay, so coming over to the passenger side, there's my GoPro sitting there in the seat. Like I said, you have the same storage pockets over here on this side. You have the manual crank windows on this side as well. And if you're wondering what this little sticky-do thing is here, that is for the to kill the circuit for the dome lights in the door ajar alarm. So when the door is in, it's going to push against here and kill that circuit. Old school, now they have electronic sensors built into the doors, but that's the way they did it back then, and it worked. So same thing. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Sometimes I can. There we go. So you flip the seat forward, you can get access to the back. Now, believe it or not, as small as this pickup truck is, you do have a third seat, and you might be wondering where it's at. But I'm going to go ahead and show you. So right here, you see this little loop cut out. Go ahead and fold the seat down, lift it up, and there is a third seat. I know compared to today's safety standards, this might seem a little ridiculous, but this is what they did back in the day. So you have a third seat here with a seatbelt. Funny thing is, the seatbelt does not match the rest of them. This is kind of, to me, an afterthought. Old school, large metal seatbelt with the red button, and you would just lock those into place. And that was your third seat. So you could fold it up and put it away, and nobody would even know it was there unless you knew it was there. So pretty neat feature there. You have storage pockets on the back of the seats, both sides. So yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. This is the LS trim, in case you were wondering. But let's go ahead and pop the hood, and I will show you under the hood. Alrighty guys, so that's going to do us for this one. I hope you enjoyed this tour and walkthrough of this 2002 Chevrolet S10 pickup truck. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.